Big U and got no Adam 22. The feds came to Adam 22 house to get some information on Big U. Let's see what's going on.
Big U indictment just dropped, and it's worse than you could ever imagine. We already covered the federal complaint, so we're only going to cover the relatively newer stuff that's only in the indictment and not in the federal complaint. They've been investigating Big U since 2021, and the indictment kind of shows that because they cover literally every track and every angle. In this indictment, they're painting Big U as a murderous extortionist, and because they're trying to paint him as an extortionist, they took a great deal of interest in his podcast Checking In, and especially the theme song of his podcast Checking In. In the theme song, Snoop Dogg is rapping, "If you don't check in, things are going to be really ugly for you when you get to LA."
When you hop off the plane, check in. Penthouse suite, check in. When your feet hit the street, check in. Cause if not, shit get hot, you better check it in.
Out of context, this song is a nothing burger, but when you put this song in context with everything that's going on, it's everything burger. The feds are saying that Big U is an extortionist, that Big U has built an empire off of extorting, intimidating, and squeezing celebrities and business owners who's operating in the city of Los Angeles. So when they see that his podcast name is Check In, and then they're using a theme song to say, this is just consistent with
I think these niggas like going to jail. These niggas be giving themselves up, be snitching on themselves.
everything we're already telling you guys. Now, this is where the internet gets Big U in trouble because the feds will also include a video that Big U posted to his Instagram.
Movie production in the hood. That's how we do it, man.
Man, these niggas be 40 plus talking about some hood and checking in. Man, you sound crazy, man.
Top flight, baby. Security.
GB running this here movie set in the hood.
Come on out here.
Coming out here, checking in with GB, getting these movies done. You better know it. You know what I mean? Anytime you want to do movies in the hood, just check it in. We can make sure it's done. Movies, videos. But if you don't check it in,
Oh well. Check your ass out.
we're gonna check you in, all right. We're gonna check in all of your equipment. We're gonna check in all of your equipment.
Hindsight is 2020.
That why his ass in jail now, doing. That why I going to jail now.
If you would have told Big U in 2021 that this was a crime and the feds would be investigating him and linking this to extortion, he would have told you you're out of your mind. Like, this is just like a silly IG video. But once you look at the behavior from today's lens, this looks crazy. Like, this looks insane. Why would you put a target on your back like this, bro? Why would you openly admit that you will extort somebody, especially a business owner who gets like a permit from the city to film? Because in order to film
Exactly.
in like the street, like an actual movie, you have to get permit from the city. So on top of getting a permit from the city, the government is allowing me to do it. I have to check in and pay you guys for me to do.
There's an untapped audience of 600 million
Yeah,
waiting to
that's
see
what I be
us.
saying, man. These folks be talking
Before
crazy.
using
See, I
Taboola.
mean, I don't like California. I don't like up
The
north
feds
anyway.
included an
Hell, it look fake out there anyway. Shit, I don't like up there.
itemized list of Big U's extortion or attempted extortion attempt from just one victim, and there's multiple victims. Okay, as you can see right here, there's literal dates and dollar amount, and whether or not it was a successful extortion or an attempted extortion. Now, all of this, like this entire itemized list, is only coming from one victim, and there's multiple itemized lists for other
Damn.
victims as well. So this is just so you guys can wrap your head around about the levels of extortion that was going on and how frequent they were.
Big U, I'm gonna say something, cuz. I'm gonna say something. Man, you probably the dumbest motherfucker I know. Damn, he took 3 of them in 1 month. Hold on, let me get back to it.
The video is still going, and
September
this is still
15th,
only
21st, and
one
28th.
victim.
Well, that nigga got rich.
So Big U was literally paying his bills according to the feds by squeezing business owners who wanted to operate in the community. So, for example, if somebody wants to open up a corner store in South Central, you got to tap in with Big U. If you want to, let's say, open up an ice cream truck for the kids, you got to tap in with Big U. And the feds is like, it went on for far too long, and they were sick of it. That itemized list belongs to the owner of the dispensary that got robbed by Big U and others, he's listed in the report as victim one. So everything you just saw all came from victim one. So if you hit one person for that much, imagine how much you hit for everybody else. Now, the feds will also tackle Big U developing options and his LLC and nonprofits, claiming that he committed bank fraud, wire fraud, and just fraud in general because he utilized the nonprofit to enrich himself by transferring the nonprofit assets and donations made to the nonprofits, transferring it over to his personal account and using it for personal reasons that has nothing to do with the nonprofit. On November 3rd, 2021, feds will allege that Big U transferred $15,000 from Developing Options bank account into his personal account. On March 28th, 2022, feds will claim that Big U transferred $10,000 from his nonprofit Developing
Man, Big U had a million bite, wasn't it? Shit.
Options into his personal account. On between September 26, 2022 and October 7, 2022, feds claim Big U would transfer $13,000 from Developing Options into his personal account. November 15, 2022, feds will claim that Big U transferred $10,000 from Developing Options into his personal account. December 19th, 2022, feds will claim that Big U transferred $5,000 from Developing Options into his personal bank account. It just keeps going. And according to the feds, they don't even think this is a tenth of the money that Big U embezzled, right? But you will see, if you just scroll down, and if this is not a tenth of it, you will count well over 200,000 of money they claim that Big U took for himself when it was supposed to go to the nonprofit. And they will also claim that Big U secured a lot of these donations from celebrities and athletes and other nonprofits through intimidation and extortion. From my perspective, the only slam dunk the feds believe they have is the wire fraud, the bank fraud, and the embezzlement. Because even this murder, I believe it's like a guarantee. Like the feds believe they have a very solid case and it's a guarantee as well. But the embezzlement is like clear cut, bro. Like it's black and white, homie. Like there's transfers from this to your personal account. Like it's in 4K. So I believe the feds know that this is like their slam dunk. So this is something that they believe that if all else fails, we can at least give Big U 10 years off of this alone. Now, the feds will also give more detail regarding the murder of Big U's son's best friend, Rayshawn Williams, and the extent that they believe that Big U went to cover up his murder. So, Rayshawn Williams, we all know, I don't need to rehash it. Rayshawn Williams was in Las Vegas. Big U went to Las Vegas, and the feds are accusing Big U of killing Rayshawn Williams in Vegas. Now, Rayshawn Williams and Big U was in the studio together earlier in the night before the feds claim Big U allegedly murdered him. So the feds will list out ways that Big U went above and beyond to conceal, hide, and really throw the feds off in their investigation of Rayshawn Williams' murder. This is where Rayshawn Williams' body was found. Feds believe that Big U and Rayshawn Williams was in the car together. Big U phone was on airplane mode or completely off because it wasn't transmitting data. Big U murdered Rayshawn Williams and dumped his body here, according to the feds. When Big U was notified from somebody that Nevada police was going to be interviewing the producer of the studio that him and Rayshawn Williams was at the night of the murder, Big U instructed the producer and all the employees to leave the studio and not come back that day. And Big U would allegedly send associates from the Big U enterprise listed as DS and others known and unknown to the grand jury. And these people from Big U Enterprise went to the studio and they removed portions of the security system from the studio. They removed security video and data from the times that victim Rayshawn Williams and Big U and Robinson, who was with Big U, were present at the studio prior to victim Rayshawn Williams' murder. This is one of those things where you don't want to believe that a man would murder his son's best friend. But when you have evidence, proof, text messages, correspondence that proves that Big U associates removed security systems and went out of their way to conceal evidence that they were with Rayshawn Williams that night, you kind of have to wonder and ponder, bro, like why? Like why would an innocent person do that? January 27th, 2 days after the murder, approximately 10:03 p.m., KF, another associate from Big U Enterprises.
Man, I don't understand, man. These niggas, man, I don't know what's going on with the California lingo, man, but whew, they'll get it right one day. I don't know, man. That shit in the movie, that shit be exciting, but in real life, man, that shit bullshit. That bull crap, man. Oh, I got it on mute.
Big U and Rayshawn Williams left the studio, drove to the Airbnb, and the footage from the Airbnb showcased that Big U and Rayshawn Williams returned back to the Airbnb. Rayshawn Williams grabbed all of his stuff and they left, and that was the last time Rayshawn Williams was seen. So, an associate of Big U who booked the Airbnb for Rayshawn Williams contacted the owner of the account that he used to book the Airbnb, and they instructed the owner of the Airbnb not to speak with law enforcement about Rayshawn Williams' murder. These are still allegations at the end of the day, but this is really silly, bro. Can you imagine being an Airbnb owner, getting a message from some random person who stayed at your place that day or two, and they tell you, "Hey, bro, when the police come, bro, asking about this murder, don't cooperate, man. Don't, huh?"
Or man, extort you. I'm gonna take your place. Man, these folk crazy, man. Man, I done seen enough, man. We out, man.